Welcome to the Technology Skills on Demand training course. This is starting out as a pilot program to be launched just in our middle school building. If it's well received and useful, we will expand it across the entire district. So we're going to start here. If you've gotten this far, then you have likely experienced a technology skills gap for either yourself or your students. You're in the right place. No way do we assume that this is the be all end all of solving all of the technology skills gap problems. So, if you're not finding what you're looking for, I'm going to invite you to go ahead and click on this Google form. You may get redirected, and you're going to go ahead and fill out that form. Your name, building, the subjects that you teach. What problem are you trying to solve that you're not seeing a solution here in this professional development course? We want this course to grow. We want to be able to solve problems. Not only are we solving problems for teachers, we want to give you content that you can share with your students so that you, as a teacher, are not burdened with creating additional content. Everybody's busy. The skills are going to be divided into three different levels: basic skills, intermediate skills, and advanced skills. Today, we're going to focus just on level one, the basics. So I'm going to go ahead and click open that folder. And you'll see that there are three subfolders as well as a Schoology quiz that we will use as a formative assessment for this level one training. The three categories we're going to look at today: shutting down or rebooting devices, the benefits of using ClassLink, and submitting assignments in Schoology. Shutting down and rebooting devices. Experts recommend that you reboot at least one time a week. So, if you're not doing that or your students aren't doing that, eventually it's going to cause a problem. So, we are going to give you inside of this folder two different ways to keep your favorite websites organized so that you feel confident and comfortable closing out those tabs and rebooting your device. I find that most students and adults aren't rebooting their device because they're afraid they're not going to get back to that page on a website that they know they're going to need in the future. So let's go ahead and click open this folder. There's two different ways of doing this, or there's two different ways conveyed in this professional development. The first one is creating a master document with website links. So I'm going to click that open. And basically, what I have here is just a video tutorial showing you how to use a Google document to create a master document for hot links for your favorite websites. No need to keep all those tabs open anymore. So if you click here, once again, you'll be redirected, maybe, and it's going to open up the video tutorial and show you exactly how to accomplish that task. So let's go back out. The second way in this professional development that we're going to show you to keep track of your favorite websites is to bookmark the websites. Um, so there will be a video tutorial here on how to do that on an iPad. If there's enough demand from teachers on knowing how to do that on a laptop, we can add that video as well. But for all intents and purposes, the content that's going to be in this course is going to be geared towards the iPads because that is what our students are using. So I'm going to go back out. The benefits of using ClassLink. I find that many people do not access the applications through ClassLink, teachers and students alike. And there can be some problems with that. So the first thing is, if you are using Schoology and you are embedding documents in Schoology, and your students say, I can't open the document or I can't get to the document, 9 times out of 10, it's because they are not connected to their school district Google Drive. If they access their Google Drive through ClassLink, they will automatically be connected to their school district Google Drive. There's no video tutorial here. It just explains why it is important to use ClassLink to access the Google Drive. This is really important. If you are a teacher who marks assignments as missing for students to prompt them and remind them that they are missing an assignment, if they're accessing Schoology outside of ClassLink and they find a missing assignment, there's no link to get them to that assignment. They're then going to come back to you and say, well, which unit or which folder or where am I going to find that assignment? So that again creates more work for you as a teacher. If your students are making a habit of accessing ClassLink inside of Schoology and you've marked an assignment as missing, all they need to do is click on that missing assignment. It's going to be a hot link and they are taken automatically to the assignment, which is a much easier path for students and teachers alike for them to actually get their work done. There will be a video tutorial in here showing them what happens when they click on a missing assignment um, via ClassLink. And the last item we're going to look at is submitting assignments in Schoology. Right now, there's nothing in that folder. There will be a future video tutorial here, but I think all of us as teachers, have experienced students not properly submitting assignments, whether they're submitting a Google document that they didn't change the viewing rights and it's private, and then you have to go back and ask them, you have to make it public or just for the school district, or there's a whole host of things that they can do incorrectly, which in the end makes more work for us and them. So there will be a video tutorial in here to show them how to properly submit assignments in Schoology. And again, it does look different on the iPad than it does on the laptop. So if you're not accustomed to using your iPad, this video tutorial that will be here will ultimately be helpful to you. So I'm going to go ahead and click open this quick um, 5-question quiz to cover, just to check to see what have you learned from this course. Not shutting down or rebooting your device on a regular basis will eventually cause functionality problems with your device because multiple choice question. And then we have a true false question and 2 more multiple choice questions and a true false question. This won't take you any time at all to complete this quiz. I do want to see though if what you're seeing in here is helpful at all. It is possible that there are skills that you will see in the basic level, and they will also be shown in level 2 and or level 3. For example, shutting down and rebooting devices. Um, for all intents and purposes, again, our middle school students are probably not seeking out, well, why is it a problem and what's happening and why does rebooting my device help? In the level 2 and level 3 training, we can take a deeper dive into why that happens. And it gets more into the random access memory and how that is being used up in the background where you're not even aware it's happening. And we'll show you ways on how you can check how much of your RAM is being used on your device. But that, we felt like was more of a level 2 or level 3 type of training. So I hope you have found this helpful. And please be sure, even the smallest item that you might need help with that you're not finding, I really strongly encourage you to fill out this Google form. Even if you don't have a technology request, if you feel like it, go ahead and fill out the Google form and use the long answer box to tell us what you think about this training. It is definitely not a static training course. We want it to grow. We want input from everyone who wants to contribute. So I hope you've enjoyed it. Have a great day.